Hi, my name's Dennis and welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about drones. Got to keep this short and sweet for DJI. I've got a lot of drones, Mavics, Phantoms. I also got things like the Action and the Osmo and whatever. Anyway, I like DJI. But this is on drones. And first rule of a drone is when you buy a drone, is it 0.55, in other words, about a half a pound, up, but below 55 pounds? Is it? If it is, you have to follow these rules. You have to register your vehicle. Register the drone. Go online, register it. You'll get an air certificate. It'll look like this, okay? You'll get right here, see this here? This is the FAA certificate number. It'll have your serial number of your aircraft. It'll have your name, okay? And the manufacturer. And the reason why you have to do that is because you have to permanently place it on the outside area of your drone so everybody can see it, okay? Why? Because if you sell that drone, that certification number goes to the next owner. And he goes online, puts his name in there as the owner of it, and moves on. And the other reason is because you got to have this little card, which is a copy of the registration, with you when you go to fly your drone. Okay, we're moving right along. That's what rule 1. Rule 2, you cannot fly your drone at nighttime unless you have position lights, red and green, in other words. Red is for left, green is for right. Okay, let's move on. All right. Oh, unless it's twilight, you can fly, that's daytime. Twilight is 30 minutes before sunrise and 30 minutes after sunset. And in between that is okay to fly without nav lights. Okay, we're moving right along. Can't fly above 400 feet. Got to stay 400 feet and below. You have to give way to all other aircraft, everything. Helicopters, balloons, gliders, ultralights, paramotors, paragliders, blah, 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 blah. Everybody has rights, has right away. You have to yield to all of them. Okay, we'll just move right along on that one then. Okay, 400 feet. Still I'm iterating that below. 100 miles an hour, 87 knots. Okay, can't fly over vehicles going down the road. In other words, you can't buzz down on a car on a road, like a main thoroughfare or whatever. You can't do that. And I'll clarify that. And that goes with people too. You can't fly over people and buzz them. You're not allowed to. It's against the law. 10 and 3, 10,000, 3 years. Play your game if you want to. Okay, fine. Let's move on. So if I can't fly over cars, I can't fly over people, you can fly around cars and people if they are notified and they're part of your whatever you're doing, the little shot you're doing. Okay, all right, let's move on. All right, so that. State parks, other things of this nature, under the Department of Interior, they have state parks administrators can give you special venues or special authorization to do certain things within their parks, like Mount Rushmore, Yellowstone, whatever, Mount Rainier, blah, blah, Hood. Anyway, but you got to talk to them. Tell them what you're going to do. Show them. Offer to give them a copy of the video, the exact video you did, not the one you edited, the exact video. Okay, so they're not being blindsided. can't operate a drone while you're in an airplane or in a car, unless you're driving across a sparse area like a big huge field out in the Sahara Desert. Okay, well, we'll move on with that. Okay, blah 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 blah. And you have to this is one important one. You have to be of good health. What does that entail? Ask your doctor. Okay? So, all right. There is some other things in there that they added, things like visibility. They want you can't fly your drone unless you have 3 miles visibility, weather visibility. Okay. Do you know how to measure 3 miles? I don't. But anyway, there's an app that'll help you. And FAA, along with the DJI and some other ones, they got together and they said, look, the drones used to be controlled by us. We made up our program in them that wouldn't allow them to fly near any air drones. I mean, nowhere near. And there was a special code you had to put in and everything else. But the FAA and DJI and all that says, look, it's not on us. It's not on the makers. That is on the drone operator. That's on the FAA. And they all got together and they collaborated and they made up an app that'll go on an iPhone. It'll go on an Android phone. And it's in the App Store. It's called B, big letter B, the number 4, U, the U, fly. B4UFLY app. And you download that. It's free. And it's a great app because it'll tell you whether the area you're in, whether it's got congestion going on. It'll tell you about METORs. It'll tell you about special operations, MOAs, and blah, 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 blah. That's important to know. You need to know when there's a military operation going on. You need to know that there's a restricted area generated because of an event that's happening. You need to know what is going on in the air around where you're going to be flying your drone, and that program does that. So with that in mind, I want you to have a good time. Fly your drone. Don't be scared. Canada is taking away the recreational one. If your drone is 0.55 and below 55 up in Canada, you've got to go the FAA, the CAA 107 licensing. And that's an expensive pain in the butt. If you don't straighten your act up, you might see the United States of America saying to us drone operators, you need a license. There's no more recreational. Have a nice day, right? We don't want that. We have enough government control. Anyway, that's it. Have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did it because I'm a retired air traffic controller. I also did it because I have DJI's equipment and I like their stuff, and I just want to make sure that people understand their responsibility when you're flying a drone. You can have a lot of fun. You can enjoy your time with a drone, but you got to be responsible. You got to be courteous to other people. You take care. Keep your powder dry.